Sixth grade, happy Thursday. Happy getting ready for hopefully your last test of the day, and then Christmas break will be here. I have test 8 here, and it's self-explanatory, guys, but there's a few of them that I'm going to give you to hopefully help you with it. Um, the first one I'm going to do is number 3. Number 3 says, where on Earth's tectonic plates located? This is the one we talked about, the lithosphere. So it's sitting on top of it. Now my lithosphere is my Earth's crust and the upper mantle, because those two things are solid. And so they're floating on top of what's below it. So what you want for number 3 is C. They float on top of that lower mantle because that lower mantle is what's liquid. That goes right along with number 4 then, guys. What force moves it? We talked about convection currents, where we get that little circular motion. But I have to decide convection current where? Only where it's a liquid, guys. So number 3, it's floating on that lower mantle. That's where it's a liquid. So number 4 would also be, I call it letter C. It's really H there, the convection in the mantle. I can't have F, convection in a crust, because the crust is solid. There's not a convection current. Okay? If you were listening very carefully, I just gave you the hint for number 6. Turn this thing over. You have number 8. It says, according to the theory of plate tectonics, what may form where plates move together? You got 2 answers that I'll accept because they're both in your book. So either one is right. So don't panic and say, Ms. Brower, I don't know which one to do. Either one of them is correct. If you want to do both of them, feel free to. But one or the other is good. Going over to the next one, I'm going to help you with number 11. Where are most volcanoes located? I might be tempted to say Hawaii, because Hawaii is definitely where the most volcanoes are located for the United States. But Hawaii falls under letter C. Hawaii is on the ocean floor, guys. So the answer is really letter C. Most of them occur on the ocean floor, because that not only includes Hawaii, it includes all the other islands around the world that are being formed by hot spots and things like that as they move along there. Okay, as you flip that sheet over and you got your short answers, guys, number 1 talks about Pangea. You got to say what it is. Why did he have to believe they started together and moved apart? Number 15 is the seafloor spreading. Same thing. How did seafloor spreading play a role in proof that we're drifting? And then 16 simply says, 1, describe how plate tectonics explain why earthquakes occur at plate boundaries. So you go back to the plate page, guys, where we talk about those 3 types of plate boundaries, whether they're colliding with each other, sliding past each other, or pulling apart from each other. And in those paragraphs and pictures, it says, hey, where plates collide, this usually forms, and this is why. And you just copy the one down for earthquakes and the other one down for volcanoes. Okay, on the part I wrote, the front side says, what can you do to predict earthquakes and volcanoes, and what are things you can do to survive them? Guys, pull the notes out from Tuesday. In your packet, the bottom half of that was everything we do to predict and be safe for those. And just write that all down, and you got your big essay question taken care of. Then to get extra credit, you flip this thing over, and it says, label and describe as many parts of a volcano as you possibly can. This one I think was Monday's lesson, guys, where you had the picture out of your book of a volcano, and I think we had A, B, C, D, E, F. Man, draw that, write those, and you got a ton of extra credit, which will go and help you with your test. Okay, you made it to the end of the video, guys. I helped you with a number of questions, but the other thing you can do is extra credit number 1, Mr. Bauer's favorite college team. Write that down. Extra credit number 2, write down Merry Christmas to me, +2. Because I hope you guys have a blessed Christmas break, and I'm looking forward to the new year and praying everybody stays healthy, and as Milwaukee we stay healthy, and then we can get back in class at least as a hybrid model, and I can start seeing some of you guys. So if I don't see you again, have a blessed day, end of the year, Christmas break, New Year's. Good luck on the test.